Hey, loved ones, welcome to Pussy Powered. I'm Lucy, your host, and today we are trying something different. So, I have been receiving requests from you through my various social media channels and through here, more requests for live videos. And so, we're testing this out again today. I know that the last time I went live on my YouTube channel was several months ago. So, today the topic is reconnecting with your magic. Now, your magic, I like to think of it as my magic, my essence, my pizzazz, my mojo, that current of aliveness and sexual energy that runs through me. And if you've been feeling disconnected from your essence, from this source of power, from your pizzazz that makes you feel like fully alive you, these 4 tips, try one or all of them, whatever you feel like inspired to explore. Um, think of this whole thing, this process of connecting with your magic, as basically a journey of discovery and remembrance. So as you're discovering different aspects of yourself, different things within yourself, different discovering how you interact with your environment as you put yourself in new environments and new contexts. There's so much discovery that happens in that. So a big part of this, so this is why the first tip is to try something new. Try something that both excites you and terrifies you. For me, that's my personal secret sauce, that if something is both scary and exciting, thrilling, there's something about it that's just pulling me, it's compelling me, it's calling me to it. That's usually a great indicator that that's my thing. That's the thing that my inner being is calling me, guiding me to. So when it comes to reconnecting with your magic, and especially let's put this in a sensual context, okay? Not necessarily sexual, yes, that too, but more sensual and coming to your senses, integrating more of these experiences sensually in your body. So when I say trying something new and something different, something exciting, for example, for me, that was pole dancing. When I started pole dancing in early 2020, Super Bowl Sunday, actually, as J-Lo was getting on her pole on the stage that Super Bowl halftime, I was getting on my pole for the first time in my old laundry room. And it was something that has challenged me tremendously. Physically, it's fucking hard. Okay, if you've ever tried pole dancing, oh my God, it was even with the CrossFit background, jiu-jitsu, all kinds of different things that I have overcome with my body, despite all of its limitations and scoliosis and knee thing and all of this. Pole dancing took my journey with my body to a whole other level. And so, something that will help you to feel more connected with your body, especially. Um, Other things, for me personally, like horseback riding, being around animals, feeling that energy, feeling the aliveness. So again, this is why it's not always a sexual thing, right? But sensual. You are connecting more with your senses, connecting more with your body. So trying new things. This can also be trying new things with your lover, with your partner, trying new erotic play, new forms of erotic play, trying new things in bed, bringing in different energetics into the bedroom, more presence. Ooh, there's so much possibility there. And by the way, if you want to explore more of that with your partner, you might want to check out my virtual course for couples, Come Together, or the bundle, which comes with all the erotic play challenges and all that good stuff. That's called Keep Coming Intimacy Bundle. All that stuff you can find at lucylampy.com, or check out the description and link below, the description below for all the links. So new things that you can explore with your lover. But if you don't have a partner, or if your partner's not exactly ready to explore those things with you, then there's so much that you can explore on your own. So again, that first one is to try something different, try something that excites you. And along that process, along that journey, you will discover bits of your magic that you had not connected to yet. The second thing, I wrote down my notes here. Oh, yes. Okay. Starting a magic infused ritual, a magic infused daily ritual. Oh, this can be so many different things. This can look so many different ways. So for me, when I started to explore different kinds of practices in my morning, So as you've heard me talk about so much over the last couple of years, self-pleasure ritual is still continues to be a big part of my daily practices. Also, things that I personally do. First thing that I do when I wake up in the morning is I speak the intentions, the energy that I want to experience that day, starting with this sentence right here. And you're welcome to, of course, you're welcome to use it, try it out, try it on, see how it fits, see how it feels. I open myself to magic and miracles today. I open myself to magic and miracles today when I open my eyes. Currently, this is a thing that I've been saying for about, um, I don't even know how many months, probably close to a year. I open myself to magic and miracles. And then when I drink my coffee, which is after my morning ritual, usually, sometimes right now in the summertime, things get a little bit, flipped around depending on what I decide to do that morning family wise. But when I am making my coffee, everything is infused with intention. So I decide what it is that I'm intaking into my body. And you can do this with anything that you drink, anything that you eat, anything that you put into your body, including your self-pleasure wand before your self-pleasure ritual. But we'll get to that in a moment. I infuse this drink with ease, inspiration, and creativity, for example. Okay, and so that way you're adding these magical pieces into regular, daily, mundane things. You can make anything magical. And sometimes just remembering that you have the power to do that, that you can do that, it helps you to remember your magic instantly. And you begin to see the fruits of that. You begin to see and feel the energy shift around you, and you begin to notice how your energy, the energy that you're putting out, that you're exuding and emanating, is shifting the way that other people are interacting with you, and is shaping the way that you communicate with the people around you, with the world around you, in real life, on social media, the whole gamut. Oh yes. So again, what I personally do, I start out with that and that opening, that intention, just that like and this feeling of gratitude. Some people love to, and I did this for a number of years. When you open your eyes, think of 3 or 5 things or whatever that you're grateful for, to help to get you into this state of gratitude, which is a much higher and better feeling vibrational state than to wake up and think about all the shit you gotta do, already feeling overwhelmed and like you're behind on your day. Whole different energy. So if that fits you, do that. But this is, again, all about reconnecting with your magic and your essence and the truth, the depth of who you are. So after I do that, I either come into this room or I go into our downstairs office, and I like to I do my movement. So I'll turn on whatever songs I have chosen for that day. I usually go with like the same 3 to 5 songs for months, and I really connect with those. I really connect with the energy of it. My body syncs up with it, and I move freely. And then I do a yoga flow, and as I'm doing this yoga flow, I'm envisioning the energy moving through my body, shaking up any stagnant energy or anything that feels kind of stuck in my body, some unprocessed maybe frustrations or sadness or anger has been lingering from the day before, or from something that already came to my awareness in that morning. And then I will do my energy work. It's a form of self Reiki. And for those of you who have been a part of my programs or followed my courses, you know what I'm talking about. But basically focusing the energy and moving it with intention, and throughout my whole body, and really feeling that opening in my body. And then I'll do some meditation, set my intentions for the day. I personally like to call them declarations more than affirmations. It just sits more powerfully with me. It feels more powerful in my body, to speak them as declarations of what will be, as opposed to what I would like to happen, if that makes sense. And then self-pleasure ritual. So that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. I've literally created a whole course on the self-pleasure ritual because it is that special all on its own that I dedicated years worth of my work into this one course. Again, that is in the description in this video, or you can go to comeasyouarecourse.com. So on that note, the third thing is to deepen your self-pleasure practice. So if you have a self-pleasure practice, maybe you have approached it in a very intentional way, in a way that you've heard me speak about, seeing it as a portal to deeper healing and an expansion of consciousness, and being more attuned to what your body needs, awakening more of your energy, connecting with your magic that way. That maybe you've hit a wall and you're just kind of going through the motions at this point. I think about a year into my self-pleasure practice, initially, I felt this. I felt like, okay, it's the same old, same old. I'm trying to be present with what's there that's unique from what was there yesterday, but I got stuff to do, and it just became kind of a thing that I needed to check off my to-do list to feel like, well, I don't want to miss out on it. And plus, orgasms feel great, right? Who doesn't want all the good feelings of a chemical orgasm in your brain? So in those, if that's you, then I highly encourage you to slow down. Maybe remove the orgasms from the equation for a little bit. Or if you've become reliant on having to think about a certain thing, or imagine yourself in a certain situation, or watch porn, or use a certain toy, if you've become reliant on that, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about that. But if you want to rediscover your magic, you want to explore a new depth of your magic, then just try it out. Again, try it on, see how it fits, see how it feels to you, and let yourself discover the newness in it again. Breathe into your body, breathe into new parts of your body that maybe you haven't been doing because you've created a new habitual thing in your self-pleasure ritual. So, and by the way, I would love to see in the comments what you're hearing in anything that I'm sharing, and if it's resonating with you, let me know what it is about it that's resonating with you. Okay. So, and fourth, exploring a new spiritual practice. So there's nothing quite like, especially the combination of the self-pleasure element and the spiritual practice element for me personally, to really shake things up and just very pleasurably smack me all over the body in a very kinky way, I guess, with my magic. It's like, here it is, bitch. Here it is. Hello. And sometimes all it's taken for me is connecting with a new kind of practice. I'm maybe getting into when I got into tarot, when I got into oracle cards, when I got into deeper into astrology, when I got deeper into working with different entities and energies. It could be anything that's calling to you. What is your inner being calling you towards? What is that interest in? What is something that you're ready to explore that maybe you're like, that's a little too weird, or it's a little too out there. What kind of ritual am I going to do for that? That seems like I'd feel weirded out if my husband walked in on that. So what is that thing for you? What is that thing for you? Because more than likely, that thing is going to spark a new aliveness to your own magic that you have not yet tapped into. So many stories just in that one. For me personally, my sexual practices are so intimately tied to my spiritual practices, even when they involve kink and pain and porn and all kinds of freaky toys. Even then, it's this beautiful integration of the ego and the soul, and that's my fucking favorite. So, okay. I think that's it. That's it for today. I'm not going to go deeper into this at this point. I would love to hear what you're getting from this. What is being inspired or awakened in you? And just out of curiosity for myself and for anyone else who may be watching this later on, what is one thing that you are committing to doing, that you have made a decision right now in this moment, or are deciding to do now, to reconnect with your magic? whether it's something that I mentioned in this video or something that just came to you as you were watching this video. And as always, if you want to go deeper into the journey with me, with support, with any guidance, tools, practices that I personally use with myself and with my clients and people that I see one-on-one, check out the links in the description below, or you can now go to lucylampe.com. That's LUCILAMPE for all of the latest, including our upcoming couples retreat in October. It's going to be here in the San Diego, just north of San Diego in Escondido. And we currently still have some spots open. So if that is of interest to you and you want to experience an immersive, powerful weekend with your partner, with your lover, reignite the passion, deepen the presence together, spark some new possibilities in your sensuality together, then check out lucylampe.com also for the application for the retreat. All right, loved ones, in the meantime, here is to your awakening and your pleasure for a pussy-powered life. I'll see you soon.